Good morning, family. Good morning, family. Good morning, family. Yo, how y'all doing? It is Friday, so you know what today is. Today is the morning piece, February 28th edition. This is the last day of February. It is the last day of what? Black History Month. And tomorrow starts March. We're already in March 2025. So I hope y'all had a great February. I hope y'all did some things to celebrate Black History Month. I know also today starts the economic protests. So for those of y'all that are participating in that, make sure that if you're not going to spend any money in the places where they're asking people not to spend money, Target, Walmart, McDonald's, whatever it is, all those other places, make sure you find some black-owned businesses to spend your money in today. So that's make sure I want to let y'all know that. Today, for the morning piece for y'all, I know we talked a lot about setting up your day, setting intentions, controlling your emotions, all that type of stuff that gets your morning good, right? And it gets your day started. You know what I'm saying? Today, I'm going to talk about, and it's Friday, I said at the end of the week, I want to talk about rest. Let's talk about rest. Let's talk about rest, relaxation, and releasing. You know what I'm saying? Because after you go through your whole work week, after you go through your whole work month, whatever it is that you do in your daily activities, work, job, workout, activism, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? The work that you do in the city, the work that you do where you are, state, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Kids, if you're a stay-home mom or dad, you know what I'm saying? You doing that all the time. Or, you traveling and you just going to meetings all the time and all the stuff that you have to do during your work day, your work week and everything. We have to rest. We have to relax. We have to find time where we wind ourselves down and get the proper time to let our bodies just after all of that. You know what I'm saying? After all that we do, we got to make sure that we're giving our hearts and our minds and our bodies time to go, whoo, let's chill for a sec and get that energy, build that energy back up so we could be ready for next week. The wind and grind of next week. So rest, relax, release. And this is really important. Like the rest part is really important because our bodies, which I don't know if you knew or not, and I found this out a while back when, I guess I was doing some studying, some reading, whatever, that the rest that we take, the sleep that we're supposed to get, that's why we're supposed to make sure we got proper sleeping habits. The sleep that we get, that's when our body replenishes and reinvigorates and energizes everything with us. Like the sleep, the rest, when we're just sitting there saying, I'm just going to sit here and chill. That's when our body puts everything in that we need. It gives us the energy. It's like, all right, let's take for instance when you work out, right? You work out. So you go to work out and you push and you're using weights and you're running on the treadmill or whatever you're doing, the push-ups and the sit-ups and the lifting weights and all that stuff that you do, right? And you want the results from that workout that you're doing 2-3 times a week. Some people do 5 days a week, some people do 7 days a week. Some people in the gym all the time. But here's the thing. Those results that you're looking for in your arms and your legs and your stomach and your back and all of that you put all the work into and the energy that you're trying to, the stamina that you're trying to build up. When you rest your body, that's when your body is hardening up those those muscles. When you rest those muscles and you sleep, that's when the body is putting that work that you put in, the body's using that work to give you the results. Now, here's the thing. People think that I gotta go all the time. No, we don't have to go all the time. Matter of fact, you shouldn't be go all the time. I heard the phrase, what is the phrase? Sleep is a cousin of death. I don't know whose death family is. I have no idea. I know one thing. I don't think rest or sleep is the cousin of death. People say you gotta grind. I mean, I get it. You gotta respect people's hustle. But here's the thing about grinding and not sleeping because, you don't want to miss out on anything, or, you think that when I'm sleeping, no work is getting done or whatever. Here's what happens when you don't rest, you don't sleep. Your body, remember with our body, I told you what happened, what your body does when you sleep and when you rest? When you don't sleep and you don't rest, your body also will react to that. And what it will do is your body will shut itself down without you even knowing it. All you're going to know is your body's going to shut down and you might pass out, you might dehydrate, you might be done. And I don't think anybody, my suggestion and my advice, don't get to a point where your body has to make that decision for you, because it's not going to happen at a time you really need it to happen. I'll give you an example for me. Look, I'm not saying I get all the rest all the time, but I try my best now to get as much rest as possible. And I gotta up my sleeping habits. Like, sometimes I'll go off of 5-6 hours of sleep. I'm 55 years old. I'm supposed to be getting more sleep than that. I'm really supposed to be getting at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. You know what I'm saying? I think I need to get more. Sometimes I'll go 5 hours a night or whatever, because I want to watch ESPN until 11:30, 12:30 at night when the games is on. So then I got to wake up 5 o'clock in the morning. So now I'm off of maybe 5 to 4.5 hours of sleep, trying to do a whole nother day when I didn't give my body enough time to rest, right? Or I'm not drinking enough water, right? I'm not dehydrated. I'm not hydrating myself correctly. One time when I wasn't sleeping like I was supposed to be sleeping, and I wasn't hydrating myself, I wasn't drinking water like I was supposed to, I recall driving home and I'm trying to figure out why I feel so tired. Like, that day wasn't really a hard day. Like, it wasn't something, it wasn't a lot of activity that day, but it was, it was a regular work day, but it wasn't hard work day. But I'm driving home and I'm feeling lackadaisical. I'm feeling tired. My body feels heavy. My legs feel, my arms are feeling heavy. And I'm trying to figure out, like, why am I feeling like this? Like, all right, I'm going to get home and, and I was supposed to be actually hanging out that night. So I was going to go home, change my clothes, and go right back out, right? So I get out the car, I'm going in the house, and I'm like, all right, what I'm going to wear, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to change my clothes, and this, that, and other. And I sat down, and no, matter of fact, I didn't sit down yet. I was thinking about going to sit down in a room, and I started getting woozy. I started getting dizzy. I was like, yo, what is going on? I actually couldn't even hold myself up. I had to lean against the wall. And I was like, yo, what is up? Like, hold on, wait, this is a heart attack? Like, what's going on? Because this is something new to me. Never felt it a day in my life. Had to lean up against the wall and everything. And what happened was, my body was saying, yo, excuse my French, but sit your dumb ass down. Because you ain't been doing what you were supposed to be doing. You was not supposed to be doing what you were supposed to be doing. Sit down somewhere. We gotta rest. Now I gotta take over. The body was saying, I gotta take over because you weren't doing what you're supposed to do to protect us. So now I got to take over. I got to get the rest that I need so I can function. Your body will shut you down. And now, that could have happened to me at work. It could have happened to me walking to my car. It could have happened to me while driving. Like, I don't want that to happen to me any other time ever again. When I got home, when I sat down and I'm sitting there and I was trying to, I couldn't move. And I was like, yo, I need to sit here for the rest of the day. And I didn't go nowhere. I sat there for the rest of the evening. I drank some water. I think I got some sleep. And I was talking to my wife and I was like, yo, this is what happened and blah, blah. She was like, yeah, your body set you down because you weren't drinking water. You weren't resting properly. And your body shut you down. I don't ever want to feel that again. And I'm telling y'all, you don't want to be at a point where you're grinding, going, not paying attention to your body, not getting the proper rest, not hydrating yourself, not the proper nutrition or nothing like that. And your body goes, you know what? Shut it down. And it could happen anywhere, at any time. You don't want to be that person. So my topic today, my suggestion to you, get the rest that you need. Get the rest you're supposed to have. Treat your body to that rest and relaxation. Sit down. I don't care if you sit. I don't care if you go to sleep at 7 o'clock in the day and you wake up again at 2 o'clock in the morning and you're up for like a couple hours and you go back to sleep. Hey, however you get that sleep and that rest, get it. Get it. Because you owe it to your body to give it that rest because you've been grinding, going. And if you're doing that to the extreme, then you have to actually equal it with the other extreme. They got to meet. It got to be a balance. You can't have more grind and no rest. Because then it's going to shut yourself down. You're putting too much toll on your body, on your mind, on your spirit, on your heart. It's just too much. It's just too much. One day we'll get into, being stagnant. Because being stagnant is different from getting rest. Being stagnant is a whole new different topic that we're going to talk about on a Morning Peace one day. I got to do a little bit more research within myself to talk about being stagnant. But being stagnant is different from rest. When you grinding and don't get no rest and don't have that balance between, resting and grinding, yeah, your body will shut you down. It will. And you don't want your body to determine when it's time for you to sit down. You want to be able to be like, hey, let me get my rest. Let me go to sleep at 10 o'clock today. Let me go to sleep at 9:30 today. Let me wake up a little bit later tomorrow. Let me get an extra hour sleep. Let me sit down and rest when I get home. Watch a little bit of TV, read a book. Sit down just with myself and my thoughts. Relax. Put my feet up. Just give my body that rest. You know what I'm saying? Give my body that rest. I guarantee you if you do that, you get that proper balance between everything that you do when you set your intentions for the day and how you want your day to be and how you want your week to go. Make sure you ending it with giving yourself, your mind, your body, and your spirit the rest that it needs to invigorate you, to re-energize you, to put back into you what you need. Because that's when the body does its best work, when you're resting. It puts everything where it needs to be. It can't do it when you running and rolling and not resting and not giving it the hydration that it needs, not giving it the nutrition that it needs. The body can't do what it's supposed to do when you're not giving it what it's supposed to be given. So, it's Friday, y'all. Again, Thank you for chilling out with me a little bit on the morning piece. I hope y'all have a great weekend. I hope you have a great start to March 1st. I hope you had a great February. I hope you did some things to celebrate Black History Month. If you're going to be a part of this economic protest, please do it at a level that you are comfortable with. You don't have to go hard because somebody else is. If that's not your lane, then don't get into that lane. You can protest in your own way and at your own pace. Just because somebody else is going hard and protesting don't mean you have to. Protesting is not a competition. You get in where you fit in and support Black businesses during this protest. Because if you're not going to spend the money there, find a good place to spend it. And Black businesses, especially Black small businesses, are a good place to start. I love y'all, man, and there's nothing y'all can do about it. And I'll see y'all at the next morning piece next Friday. Y'all have a great weekend, a great rest of the day. And this your boy D. Love y'all to death. See y'all later. Peace.